just state your name, state the car that you have, what we're doing with it, and then etc. And then I go to Dre next.
What's up, man? I'm Angel. This is my 1999 CRV B20B Turbo. I've been building it for a while now. Heard it earlier, and now I got the fellas over here making sure it's all good to go. Ready to beat on a little bit. I always wanted, a turbo CRV for a long time. I had a turbo coupe, and I decided to do something a little more special, a little more sleeper-like. So this is what we got going on here, and we'll see what kind of power she makes, man. See where we can go with her.
Yeah, that's the owner right there, Angel. He's been the one that brought us this project in May?
June.
Right? June?
Yeah.
June. Why do I keep thinking May?
Yeah,
June. So the car's been here since June, and then I'll introduce you guys to Dre, our newest hire. That's Old Yeller. It's still recording, but I call him Old Yeller, old timer. He's been doing this longer than I've been born, so.
That's right. So I'm the guy, the master tech that put this B20 VTEC together. I've probably done tons of these back in the 80s, 90s, when they first came out with these engines. So there's nothing special in doing it, it's just getting it done right. Keep this guy, Angel, happy. That's what we do here. We don't mess around, we get the job done. So 4 days later, after getting the engine back, the car is up and running. All good to go. Now today's got its dyno session. Should make some pretty good power, and we'll see what it makes, and we'll see the big smile on his face. Because when I start touching engines, it's a wrap after that.
Yep. That's when things go.
Oh, shit, man.
No?
No, don't go like that with me, bro. Maybe for the BMW.
Explain.
Okay, what do you want me to explain?
No, not you.
Not you, it's not the Sebastian show.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Alright,
So,
listen here, guys.
so we plumbed the wastegate differently because the wastegate was originally plumbed to the compressor wheel, and the customer, before he even brought it to me before any issue, said it would boost creep. After copious research, we're not running a boost gauge, we're running off a wastegate spring pressure. You're not supposed to run it off the compressor wheel because the compressor wheel might see 22 pounds, and by the time it gets to the intake manifold, you might see 18. So and on top of that, the boost sensor and the 4-bar map sensor are both on the intake manifold. So you want everything to be getting the same reading off the intake manifold so everything can run copacetic. Instead of the ECU, all the readings for the ECU are on the intake manifold, and then before this, it was just the wastegate was plumbed to the compressor housing, or we just plumbed it to the intake manifold. So everything kind of is getting the same reading per se of the amount of boost, because the wastegate is being directed depending how much boost it makes on the intake manifold, not the compressor wheel, if that makes sense.
I didn't follow because that was a lot, but it all sounded smart.
You need a brass fitting if you got one. That should fit.
You Maybe that's why they plumbed it to there. Engine vacuum, right?
Yeah. Now we just need something to.
It's just English.
Yeah. That's nice.
Vacuum. So it has a vacuum leak, so we gotta cap the other side off.
What side?
This side right here.
Good. So
So they had ran this down here.
Yeah.
We don't want it ran off the compressor wheel. We want it ran off the intake because we want it ran off of this because this is where we're getting our reading of how much boost is going into the motor. So now that we plumbed it to here, we have vacuum. When it was plumbed to here, there was no vacuum. But because we have vacuum, it's leaking out of here, which is probably why they just did it off the compressor wheel. Yeah.
Because the pressure was going out that hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was creeping up the boost.
And that makes even more sense because this wasn't capped, and that's probably why it was boost creeping because you need this capped.
so it's the opposite side?
Yeah, right there, that hole.
Yeah, right there. Right there.
So yeah. So he's seeing if he has one, but it didn't come with the lockout fitting. So it has this fitting. What we can do, because this is stainless, is literally either cut the fitting or just put a couple tacks here and just weld it shut. For now, because the dyno is in 2 hours. So this is what we mean with hiccups with customer cars, especially with stuff like this. This is why it's always good to run the car here. And luckily this car already was tuned previously, and the tune is holding up well because it's idling fine. We just had to up the duty cycle of the IAC valve a little bit, but it's AFRs are reading good and everything, so yeah. But these are small hiccups that I'd rather happen here than on the dyno. On the dyno.
It's a gearless ratchet.
Gearless. Much, it'll move the, it'll still be, he not looking.
I'm trying to get this back in the spot.
Not wrong.
There's no ceiling coming outside.
subframe in himself and the oil himself. And we're thinking he didn't use sealant. I hope he didn't. 'Cause that means we gotta drop the subframe and the oil pan on this. Whoa!
There's no RTV. Yeah. There's no way in hell because it would have squished and you would have seen it coming out the side.
Exactly. Because I know BMW has never made a gasket for an oil pan. They don't make them.
The older ones.
Obviously, yeah, the older ones.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Anything 2005 plus, it doesn't have it.
There's nothing.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing.
I don't think he used RTV.
We gotta pull all this shit apart.
Yeah.
Smell.
If anybody saw that video of where it said, "I work hard, so I deserve it," this is what I get.
You wanted M3, right? BMW. Go ahead,
Look,
Go ahead, BMW.
Look, Frankie.
He said, I'm going out lunch. That is some BS, though. That is some BS.
Look at these gains right here. Nice, calm, buttered pasta, fresh grilled chicken. Look at this. This was made this morning. Look at this. Come on now. I'm not gonna see this no more. Go down. You didn't know that?
Shit, I had that 800. Smooth.
That's where I put it at. I put the Desire RPM 850.
That's where it is, 850.
That's what I do. You need a tune-up.
Yo, wait.
That's about it. It's a fresh build. We did one round of braking oil. It has braking oil in it right now currently.
Which is fine, especially if it's
I know he was making like 20, he said it would boost you to like 20 pounds. So he was making around like 18. Do you mind being on camera if you record or? Alright, so you're good. And it's got 1000 cc injectors for fresh plugs. I brought my tools, but I gotta cap them down for you. There's factory guys.
Yeah, just take them off.
Yeah. We set we set yeah, you mind bringing my tools. Those baseline is at 10 degrees before TDC.
Do the extra on it?
No, we did timing level.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a AEM 340 pump, and it's full E85. So that shoe is just full E85. I got extra E85, 2 more 5 gallons full. We needed it tested out to E80.
I mean, you shouldn't. This thing
What was that?
I say shouldn't either. This thing's more than 20, 30 minutes. I'll be surprised. Like providing the full stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially on wastegate.
it's been tuned before, the original tune. The only thing I noticed, I mean, I was for a long time, it starts to lean out a little bit.
You're just gonna take them out.
Yeah, because, but I'm pretty sure because it was stopped this one before with the pack fresh fits.
Dude, it's completely different.
Yeah, so,
Was it on E originally too?
yeah. So, I have no idea. There's some guys out there. The shop thing is in the notes and the calibration that's in there. So I don't know if you know them or whatever, but
I'll take a peek. See this
yeah. And then we added a catch can. It's plumbed to the 2 pins on the back of the block.
Yeah.
So and everything inside is pretty much fresh brand new. So another place built in said it lasted a month and it dropped a lot. So
Should be easy. What's the making power last time?
he said 300, but I thought it sounded weird. He said 18 pounds of boost at 300.
Doesn't seem right.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, a lot less than that.
Yeah, I was like, normally you put 10, 12 pounds in that product. So like I said, he had this vacuum line plumbed straight to the compressor valve. So we
Same thing. That's the same thing.
So we did it right here, and then we did this one here. So. Yeah, but what
turbo is it?
no idea. He said it's an eco turbo, but he sent it out to get the internals rebuilt.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought the limiting factor would be the stock cams.
No, not at all. It's gotta be that turbo. That turbo was gonna make more than 350 horsepower.
Really?
No.
Alright.
I think it's E350 trim. I think
He said that turbo, yeah.
not more than 350.
350.
Yeah, that compressor wheel, I would be surprised if that's bigger than like a 48. That's like a typical eBay T350.
Well, he said he sent it out and got the internals
You
rebuilt.
look at the compressor housing. The compressor housing tells the story that you can't flow much of out air at all through a 3-inch inlet on the turbine. I think like the smallest 4-inch inlet turbine's like a 58, 58, and that's good for like 450. So on a
Okay, so
3-inch.
I'll tell him if you want. I mean, the motor's good.
The motor
rated.
for just bolt on a 62, 62 or like 58, 58.
And what about injectors? Is it still fine with 1,000 cc's?
Yeah, up to about 450. And then after that, 500 more, 13s in it. If you want greater than that, that's at 16s.
Alright, yeah, good to know. So I'll tell him, I'm getting into the dyno and then he said he's gonna drive. He lives in Maryland, probably bring it back to me to take care of like.
It's easy. I mean, we also do remote thing. Once this is the hardest part. No matter what he does moving forward,
Yeah.
once I have this base done, it's the rest of it's easy.
Alright.
Surprised he didn't want to wire up and boost control.
That I was too, but I think he started running out of funds because he spent probably like 70 grand to come out the whole boat.
Yeah, he goes and do anything.
So we know the limiting factor will be the turbo. He said the motor is good for it, but the turbo is the limiting factor. We shall see. Let's see. Imagine it makes more than 350.
I don't know. I don't know these cars like that to be like,
Either he does.
nah, just the way my boy's spitting, I'm like, that's facts. Alright, final guess. take it back. I take it back. 354.
Like me,
What happened?
second week of pay week, but I get paid bi-weekly, struggling.
Oh. I can see how nervous
I called it. I said we're gonna have to sit on.
that means that it has a lot of power.
Huh?
Means it has a lot of power.
You think the plugs are fine, or should we wait to see if it breaks up and then gap it out?
Well, wait, it has a misfire, so.
Alright. That's a misfire. You want me to gabble? Alright. Sounds smooth, sound good. If we had a boost controller, we'd be able to make more power, but right now it's plumbed off the wastegate, so 329 on the second board.
Valid.
Amy March tells you that motors feel smooth and they run good. Shout out to Drake.
I always tell people, my boy good at cars because of magic. It made him think. That's what my boy got that the other people don't got.
They wasn't there with me.
They
by
wasn't
myself, sitting in the corner
At
playing
that
magic.
table, playing magic.
By myself.
Playing
Playing
against himself.
Playing with the wall.
He said,
Ask Milton Petway, my back to school teacher.
Coach Petway.
Ask Coach Petway. He confirmed it to Frankie.
And yourself. No, actually, what's going on? Yeah, that'd be fine. Let him know that we could even drop the car off to him in Sergio. Yo. He said it looked good, or like to recap? Wow! Wow!
Not boost creeping. It's not boost creeping. Spark plugs are gapped perfectly.
You gotta remember, 50 mil.
It's not boost creeping. Spark plugs are gapped perfectly. Second pull make 329. Command chain. You gotta get through 2 seconds here before you get to me.
Listen. They hand me the phone and there's problems that need to be solved.
More power with less boost. Yeah, because I remember like the most we've seen it now is 16. You were telling me you were like 18, 20, right? Yeah, so right now he's third gear, 16. Yeah, well, he said once he gets the base map, whatever changes we make, it will just get him to tune revive, so we don't have to come back to that.
Turbo's too small.
That's a real
Yeah.
speed sensor.
So right now we said yeah. So he said he's literally telling me now. He said if you want to make more power, it's at 329 the max. You need a bigger turbo and a boost controller.
And a wheel speed sensor.
Yeah, and a wheel speed sensor.
Oh, power, baby.
Yeah, it runs. It's loud. I just tell you that. All right, let me let you go. I gotta talk to the tuner and finish up with him. Yeah, that's why I gotta talk to him. I just want to go over things like that with it.
They all know each other. Like they had no name. You get some lace on each other. It wasn't good. It wasn't good for.
All right.
And literally, remote if you get your laptop.
Yeah.
I can move to in 1 second.
All right, yeah, so we'll do that because I'm gonna bring it back to the shop now, and then we'll probably for a retune. How much more would it be if like he upgrades the turbo and?
It's just it'll always come on the downtime. Reaching stuff is like 350, depending on what around there. If it's just a turbo and boost control thing, I mean, you can do it on the street unless he wants to see a number.
Okay.
In fact, they need to do it on the street. Don't charge them anything because it's not my time. Once you come here and you strap on stuff, you obviously go.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
So then, if you want to see it, where's he from?
Mayor. The thing is, he's
Stationed here.
right now.
So does he want to do all that shit before he takes it back? If he wants to do turbo on it?
Well, I gotta talk to him.
Yeah.
See, I told him right now the wheels healthy is right.
Nah, yeah, it's perfect.
But I low-key want to drive it because if it made, what was the max it made? 330. I'm just thinking 330. If it's spinning like crazy.
Yo,
stock
Bob.
suspension.
I'm recording it. You're good.
That's what I'm saying. So I would tell them, yo, run it for now until.
People get caught with the number, don't realize they
But not even that. This thing only weighs 3,200 pounds. It's supposed to be all-wheel drive. He's on shitty suspension and stock brakes. So it's like, that's why I want to go over the car with him and be like, hey, you want to make more power? Cool. Well, let's address, build the car right. Let's do brakes, suspension, stuff like that. The last thing I need is for him to go 120 down the road and he can't stop.
fight that battle for guys that get a number. They don't realize that put that down, stay maintain.
Mine had shitty tires on it, maybe 400, top of fourth gear. Oh yeah.
What's red line set? Stock?
75.
As I told him too, I said the stock cams. I mean, you tell me, are they a limited factor with the bigger turbo?
It's just there for the stock cam. You always fucking plenty. You put a bigger cam, you can boost and download the gain of
Right. Alright.
For what his goals are, doesn't make sense. Put turbo on it. Invest the money into a turbo.
Good turbo. Position or something. Alright.
Even a Polestar, even that Polestar 35R, that Polestar is at 800, 600 horsepower.
Yep, you would get enough. What was it? It would hold 60 pounds. 16. Yeah, because I told him, I was like, you made the same power a little bit more.
Less boost,
So less
because the
boost.
map is actually right.
Alright, and then I'll look at that wheel speed stuff. If anything, I'll get it. I'll text you tomorrow.
They have a remote and it takes like
You need your secretary?
It's the best.
Oh, yeah, ignore that.
We good. We're good on hold it.
Lit?
Are we're good to drive it off? I've used it. I feel like I'm like Windows XP. That's good to know. Yeah, I got your number, so if anything, I'll text you, and then I'm gonna look at that wheel speed sensor, and then we'll go from there.
Which way did y'all take?
We took off back roads, like cut through New Haven, downtown New Haven.
Yeah.
Slow down to first on the street. That was 80. What you think?
Pretty quick.
Imagine this shit all-wheel drive.
Yeah, I know. And with some suspension.
Shit sounds great.
Fuck truck kill you.
What you think?
With some suspension, tires. Yeah, this stock suspension basically. I don't know why the nigga passed me the camera. This shit ain't catch shit.
So we're back from the dyno, back at the shop. Car made 330 horse, no boost controller, small turbo. It can make 500, but we need a bigger turbo and a boost controller. Right now the car is ran off wastegate springs, so On the dyno, 16 PSI. It started boost cutting when I got on it out of here, 22 PSI. So talk to the tuner. We're gonna move the boost cut because it started boost cutting and data log, and he's gonna revise the tube, see if it's still safe with it making the extra ones. But we're also speculating that it could have bad wastegate because it's a no-name wastegate. We have another one we're probably gonna pop in to see what it does, just to see. But it did make that power on 16 PSI. Another thing now, when I was driving it, one of the brackets for the shifter cables broke, so we gotta address that tomorrow. It's still on braking oil, so we got to also swap out that oil tomorrow. And the car needs suspension, and it needs brakes. Like right now it's front wheel drive, it is an all wheel drive transmission. But when you get on it, front wheel drive, it's doing this, it's spinning, it's pulling you one way, doing a whole bunch of crazy things. You know, here we like to build cars that so you can go fast, but you can also stop and turn. So I feel for now I wouldn't push any more power because it's spinning first, second, and third. I would focus on suspension, brakes, tires, and that's where I'm gonna veer the customer off to. Even though we made the 330 on 16 PSI, tomorrow we're gonna do some more testing, let it hit the 20 PSI. Tuner says it's not gonna lean out, but we should be closer to 4 if we're in the 22 PSI with boost, because it has all the fueling, it has all the supporting mods for it. So.
That shit go like that. Pass it back to
You know what? I'm done. Here you go.
This is Raf's secretary.
Man, I appreciate the ride, bro, and just good luck with that thing. Careful, man. That thing is nice, man. Kill you.